Reproduction, a fundamental biological process, serves as the cornerstone for the continuation of life. When we delve into the mechanisms of reproduction, we encounter two primary modes: sexual and asexual reproduction. Each method has its unique characteristics and implications for genetic diversity, and understanding these differences is essential for grasping the intricacies of life itself. Let's begin with sexual reproduction. In this process, two parents contribute genetic material to produce offspring. This genetic contribution occurs through specialized reproductive cells known as gametes. In humans, for instance, the male gamete is the sperm, while the female gamete is the egg. When these gametes unite during fertilization, they form a zygote, which contains a unique combination of genes inherited from both parents. This union of genetic material is crucial because it introduces variation. The key to this genetic diversity lies in a process called meiosis, which is the type of cell division that produces gametes. During meiosis, the chromosomes undergo a series of complex events, including crossing over and independent assortment. Crossing over occurs when homologous chromosomes exchange segments of genetic material, effectively shuffling the genes and creating new combinations. Independent assortment refers to the random distribution of maternal and paternal chromosomes into gametes. These mechanisms ensure that each gamete is genetically distinct, leading to offspring that are not mere clones of their parents, but rather unique individuals with their own set of traits. This genetic variation is vital for evolution and adaptation, as it provides a population with a broader range of characteristics that may enhance survival in changing environments. Now, let's shift our focus to asexual reproduction, a method that contrasts sharply with its sexual counterpart. In asexual reproduction, a single organism produces offspring without the involvement of gametes or the fusion of genetic material from two parents. Instead, the offspring are typically produced through processes such as binary fission, budding, or fragmentation. The result of asexual reproduction is a population of genetically identical cells, known as clones. The simplicity of asexual reproduction is one of its main advantages. It allows for rapid population growth, as organisms can reproduce quickly and efficiently. For example, bacteria can divide every 20 minutes under optimal conditions, leading to exponential increases in their numbers. However, the downside of this method is the lack of genetic diversity. Since the offspring are clones of the parent, they share the same genetic material, which means they are equally susceptible to the same diseases and environmental changes. If a pathogen or a drastic environmental shift occurs, a population of genetically identical organisms may face catastrophic consequences, as they lack the genetic variation needed to adapt. In essence, the choice between sexual and asexual reproduction reflects a trade-off between speed and genetic diversity. Sexual reproduction, while slower and requiring more energy and resources, fosters variation that can be advantageous in fluctuating environments. Asexual reproduction, on the other hand, allows for swift colonization and exploitation of stable environments, but at the cost of resilience. In conclusion, reproduction is a complex and fascinating aspect of biology that showcases the intricate balance between genetic diversity and survival strategies. Sexual reproduction, through the mechanisms of meiosis and gamete fusion, produces genetically diverse offspring, equipping populations with the tools needed for adaptation and evolution. Asexual reproduction, while efficient and rapid, results in genetically identical clones, which can thrive in stable conditions but may falter in times of change. Understanding these processes not only illuminates the diversity of life on Earth, but also highlights the remarkable strategies organisms employ to ensure their survival and continuity in an ever-changing world.